It's Tuesday the 3rd of November and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And a big welcome also to our very first bathroom banter session. In my bathroom here today, tried to tidy it up, hope it's not looking too messy. If you haven't tuned in before, just start first of all with the health and safety messages. Just look after your own health and safety. You're the person that knows all about your health conditions and what you're able or not able to do. I will show you standing and seated versions where appropriate of all of the movements that we're going to do this afternoon, but it's entirely up to you to choose which one you do. If you're going to be standing, have some support near at hand. Radiator's off, thank goodness, so I'll not be burning my hand, but have something near at hand that you can hold on to if you need to. So without further ado, we'll get started with our warm-up and we're going to do some marching. We all know how to march, but we'll just go through the routine with just lovely tall posture, shoulders back, knees soft. Start marching with our legs. And you can do this seated as well, exactly the same. Just sit towards the front of your chair, sit towards the front of your toilet fan actually, if you're sitting in the bathroom. And bring in one arm, and then bring in your other arm. And we're going to do this for roughly about a minute. And if you think I'm marching too slow, you can go a wee bit faster. If you think I'm marching too fast for you, just slow yourself down. Just do whatever suits you. Do it at your pace. Your pace is the absolute right pace to do it. And the whole purpose of doing this is to try and get our joints a bit warmer, get our muscles a bit warmer, get our blood flowing a bit faster. So we want to increase our heart rate a wee bit if we can. So starting to feel that your heart is beating a wee bit faster. But you can still talk. I can certainly feel as if my breathing's a bit faster now. Okay, so that's us all nicely warmed up. I'm going to start with our first movement today, and it's going to be a shoulder movement. It's going to be some shoulder rolls and some side stretches as well. And the reason for that is that our shoulders tend to get a bit stiffer as we get older. And we need good shoulder mobility in order to get our hands up to our hair, to wash our hair, get moisturiser, whatever on your face, a whole load of stuff. Get our eyebrows tweezed, all the stuff that we need to do at the top of our body, all that kind of stuff. So if you're standing and if you're seated, exactly the same. So either standing nice and tall or seated nice and tall. Nice soft knees, relax those shoulders, the beautiful posture, and we're just going to raise our shoulders up to our ears and roll them back. A lovely controlled movement, so we'll do a few of those. So shoulders up to your ears and roll them back. Beautiful. We'll do another one. Shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and squeeze those shoulder blades together. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulder blades, and it's lovely just to kind of get a bit of that tension released in the shoulder. Next movement we're going to do some side stretches. So again, sitting nice and tall or standing nice and tall, and we're just going to push our arm up as high as we can towards the ceiling. And if that's as far as there, that's absolutely fine. As far as there, absolutely fine. You do what kind of suits you. But as high as you can without being uncomfortable, and just feel that lovely stretch up the side of your body. And down. And we'll do the same with the other side. So deep breath, reach up to the ceiling or as high as you can, and feel that beautiful stretch down the side of your body. Lovely. So if we combine that stretching movement and our shoulder rolls, if you want to give this a wee go, Just roll those shoulders back. Gradually bring your arms up, and there you are. Getting the hair shampooed. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Next movement we're going to do are some hip circles. And I want you to imagine you're in the shower. I'll not go into the shower, you'll be glad to hear. But we've had a beautiful shower. All water was lovely and warm. We're all squeaky clean, all gorgeous looking. And we're going to get that water off us. We're going to shake ourselves, shake that water off us like the dogs do when they come out the river. Okay, so we're going to stand nice and tall. We're on the non-slip mat if you're in the shower. And we're just going to rotate those hips to the right. Just imagine there's a big D that you're going to move your hips around. So out to the side and roll to the back. Other side, out to the left and roll to the back. Okay, so you got the idea? If you're sitting down, I'll show you something completely different in a minute. But we'll go with the hip circles standing at the moment. So soaking wet, we're going to shake the water off and do this at your own pace. We're just going to have 1 to the right, 2 to the right, 3 to the right, and 4. And you can really feel those hip joints getting moved around a wee bit. And what we do in the right, we do in the left. So out to the left and round. Number 2. Round for number 3. And down and round for number 4. So you should feel our hips have really loosened off there. Get all that water shaked off and look at that. Who needs a towel? We're as dry as a bone now. I said I was going to show you something different if you were seated. So I'm just going to sit down on the toilet pan here. I'll sit to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Sit towards the front. Nice tall posture. And just lift that thigh off the seat and bend your hip joint. So up and down. And you can do the standing and the seated versions. The more movement, the merrier. And repeat with your left hip. Try and do 4 if you can. And remember, keep breathing. Try and keep your posture as straight as you can. And again, feel that range of movement in your hip. Beautiful. That's absolutely lovely. Well done, everyone. Something else that we do in the bathroom all the time, twice a day, all going well, our dentist would say, is brushing our teeth. And you can do this standing at the sink. If you're going to do standing version, have your support near at hand, because this is going to challenge your balance. And that's the only way our balance gets better, if we challenge it a wee bit. So all good to get a wee bit wobbly. So what I want you to do is stand nice and tall, have your support to hand. You don't need to hold on to it, but it's there if you need it. You can either hold on with a full hand, 2 fingers, 1 finger, whatever suits you best. And I want you to put your weight onto your leg nearest your support. And just hold that weight on one leg, so one leg standing for 30 seconds. And that's an ideal opportunity to do that when you're brushing your teeth. And again, what we do with one leg, we'll do that for 10 seconds. We do with the other, so turn round, and again, the leg that's nearest your support, put your weight onto that. Beautiful. That's lovely. And brush your teeth. You can do that, as I say, twice a day when you're in the bathroom, improving that balance. Again, a seated option for this one is sitting nice and tall. I'll sit to the side, and we want to just get to the forward kind of third of our seat. Raise our knee and bend our knee. Feel that bend in your knee at the back. And repeat with your other leg. So we're bending our knee, trying not to move our hip too much and just focus on your knee, a good knee bend. And do a few to each side. Lovely. Well, that's our bathroom banter session for this afternoon. We are going to cool down with a bit of slow marching, either sitting or standing. And hopefully that will help you get on with the rest of your day today. Thinking about what we're going to make for the dinner tonight. No idea. I'll need to look in that fridge when we're finished here, get something concocted. So what we've covered today, we'll just go over that. We'll have, what have we done today actually? We did some hip circles. We were doing that. We were doing some shoulder rolls, weren't we? And some shoulder stretches, helping us to get our shoulders up, improving our shoulder mobility. And we did a bit of a balance challenge there at the end, standing on one leg, and a seated back of knee strengthener. So that's all our movements for today. Thank you for tuning in. It's been lovely seeing you and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.